Everybody, I'm doing a video today. It was a cigar minute, but I already smoked a cigar. I'm actually home in Florida right now on vacation. So Monday I went to Epic Universe, and I just want to go ahead and tell you guys my thoughts on the park. Because I saw a lot of hype videos from other influencers online. And you know, they have season passes, express passes, so I guess they're a little bit afraid to talk about some negative things about the park. So I'm going to go ahead and give you an honest opinion, let you know the goods and the bads about Epic Universe. So here we go. So Epic Universe, right now in season, it's $180 a ticket. A little bit expensive for what it is. It is a smaller park. I completely, quote unquote, raw dogged it, which means I did not do any express passes or anything like that. So I got there right at park open at 10 a.m. I went directly to the Battle at the Ministry of Magic Harry Potter ride, waited there for 2.5 hours. No complaints there besides when I got on the ride, they had some technical issues, but they quickly got us boarded and we did that ride. I will say, compared to the Harry Potter rides at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure, that ride is really subpar compared to those other two parks. You know, it's a brand new park. They did a lot of CGI to the characters to make it where it seems like, you know, that they're still young when they filmed the show and filmed the movies and stuff like that. It was like a simulator ride, not so much movement, a lot of shaking. Definitely not worth the 2.5 hour wait. Then right after that, we went to the Monsters Unchained ride, which is really good. Walked onto that. Then next we did the Curse of the Werewolf coaster, which that's a good coaster. I was a bit too tall for it, but there was some technical issues there for it being a brand new park. We did have to wait like an additional 15 to 20 minutes for them to get that worked out. And then after that, we went to the Mario World, which I will say the Mario World was very impressive. I really enjoyed the Donkey Kong minecart ride. Then we did the Yoshi ride, just a little kiddie ride just to have some fun. And then Mario Kart, it also had technical issues. My wife's goggles was not working, so we had to re-ride it, which they let us ride on right after that. So that didn't take up too much time. And then right after that, we went to Stardust Racers because we wanted to do the Dragon Show. And it said a 20-minute wait. Well, they kept having technical difficulties, which we find out later. The technical difficulties was them cleaning the carts after each ride because people were puking on it consecutive times, different people, and that is a crazy ride. I finally got on it. Luckily, I didn't eat anything since lunch. I rode it around 7, I think. Crazy ride. You know, that paraplegic guy died on it. They need to tone that ride down a little bit so people's not waiting, especially after they spent that much money, you know, at the park. And then after that, we went to the Isle of Berk, which is the How to Train Your Dragon land. Very impressed with that. Got a mac and cheese cone there. Very delicious, worth the money. I will say though, throughout the park, they do have the Coca-Cola Freestyle Coke stations where they give you a cup. So you see those and you think maybe you can sneak a free refill. Well, guess again, because they have the RFID chips or something on the bottom of the cup where it signals that to where you can only fill it up one time. So if you were to go there, make sure you fill up the glass right away with whatever drink you want out of the Coca-Cola Freestyle. And then the coaster in Isle of Berk was closed the whole time we were there at that section of the park. And then by that time it was park closed, and we went and bought some souvenirs and then went home. So for it being a brand new park, they had a lot of technical issues, especially for the amount of money we paid. But that was in season on a Monday, weekday. So you can get through the park without an express pass, because we were able to do that. Even if that one coaster wasn't closed in the Dragon area, How to Train Your Dragon area, we would be able to get on every ride. Is it a must-do in my opinion? No, the park, like I said, is small, a lot of technical issues. So if you're planning your Orlando vacation, and you haven't been to the other parks yet, I would suggest you go there first. If it is a must do for you guys, then of course go ahead and do it. But like I said, to me, it just didn't add up to all the hype. I hope y'all enjoyed this little quote unquote cigar minute, and I'll see y'all next time.